greatest.
Good morning guys, how are we all doing? Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a day in the life of, I'm sure everyone's heard of ZAC EFRON. I thought this would be a bit easier considering like the challenges I've failed before. And the film I'm going to be doing this from is Baywatch. Don't know if anyone remembers how ripped ZAC EFRON was in that, like phenomenal shape, just outstanding. So it was either him or The Rock, and after the eating challenge, The Rock probably eats more. I don't know what The Rock eats, but I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna go with ZAC. So today I'm gonna be ZAC EFRON for a day, how he trained, how he ate, everything for the Baywatch movie, and that's how I'm gonna look in 24 hours time. I have no doubt. Not a chance, but do you know what, I'm looking forward to it. I've got all my food in, everything's planned. And right now, early morning, very early morning, I'm gonna go do some cardio. He did cardio every day, so I'm gonna go do some sprints, which I believe he did. And then I'm gonna show you exactly what I get up to eating wise. Very high protein, low carb, which is something he did. He actually had one day a week where he did a higher carb day, like a refeed, to reignite his metabolic rate essentially. I suppose it's kind of like a cheat meal, as you call it. But yeah, most of his days were very low carb, and he did this for a long period of time, so hats off to him, because I think the filming was like 3 months long, and to do it for that length of time and beyond that, and have other jobs on as well. I'm going to be doing my normal work as well today around this, so exactly as he did. So yeah, very busy, but looking forward to it, and I think this is one that I will do with no hassle, and as long as I end up looking like ZAC at the end, I'm absolutely okay with that. Got them ice cold mornings now where you can see your breath. Love it. Much better than the rain. I'm sure ZAC didn't have to deal with these temperatures, but it's all good, isn't it? I'm being positive about today because the last few calorie challenges I've moaned because they were hard as fuck, but I think ZAC's a very positive person and he's a funny guy, so I'm not moaning about this. Just getting it done. I'm going to jog to a place where I can do some sprints, and then yeah, spend half an hour just doing some sprints, and then back to the house for my first meal. Cardio done. Sprints, a little jog there and back as well. So the first meal we've got is this. So we've got 180 grams chicken breast, we've got 4 eggs which are going to be scrambled, we've got veggies he ate, I've chosen broccoli, and we've also got, I'm going to mash up 50 grams of an avocado. That is meal 1, ZAC EFRON's Baywatch diet. You want some? You want some? You want some? Meal 1 done. There we go. Feeling leaner already. What's the one key to a successful relationship? Washing up after yourself. I always do it. So if any guys are washing, make sure you wash your pots. And that's how you stay with your bread for 7 years. So next up we've got brunch, midday, but we're classing this as brunch. Meal 2 anyway, so we've got 180 grams of this to go down, extra lean turkey mince, a tablespoon of olive oil cooked in, what was the other thing? Asparagus, So greens, veggies, I've chosen asparagus on this one. And then a green tea. New jumper, Freddie?
Ho ho ho!
New jumper?
Up!
Up! Up! Yeah!
Good boy!
The one word. What's the one word he always responds to? Ham. Ham. Be a good boy. Bit more. There you go, that's you past ZAC EFRON diet. There we go. Meal number 2. I need to drink 7.5 of these today to get 3 litres of water, and this is number 4 about to go down. I think the worst thing about eating so dry foods that you can't bloody swallow it. It takes twice as long, doesn't it? I'm chewing it for about 20 minutes every forkful. Last bite. And that is the turkey done. Meal number 3, steak and cauliflower. I've never grilled cauliflower in my life, ever. Don't really even like cauliflower, but here we are. Litre number 2. There's your grilled cauliflower. That is number 3 on ZAC's plate. Sirloin steak. That is, I've done that quite well actually. And cauliflower grilled. There you go. Lovely stuff, eh? Honestly, lovely. Let's have a look. How's the steak? I've cooked that a bit too long. Hey, it's not bad, you know. That's surprised me. I'm not a cauliflower fan. That's nice. Would I rather be eating pasta or chips? Absolutely. But that's not bad, you know. I can see you get used to this sort of thing over time if you're having it so consistently. Steak and cauliflower done, Louise. Finished. Finished. So that's me just arrived to collect Jude, who's gonna film this workout. If you've got this far and you've watched all my food posts, my meals that I've been eating, what ZAC eats in a day. Still got 2 more to go. 2 litres down in water. My green tea down. So I've got 2 more meals. And this is the good bit, the most exciting bit for me is the training. It's going to be totally different to normal. High reps, supersets. I'm going to be knackered after, but it's going to be brilliant. And yeah, if it gets ZAC EFRON in that kind of shape, then can't be a bad thing. I'll show you in a sec. So today we're going to be running through the ZAC EFRON Baywatch workout. It's 6 different supersets. It's something that his coach put him through often. Changed it up quite a lot. They focused on supersets as he thought that increased the metabolic rate and increased the calories burnt in the sessions. So we're going to go through a light warm-up to start with, exactly what they done, and then 6 different supersets, and covering abs as well. That's something that they did a lot. I mean, you've seen the fucking washboard abs on ZAC, so hopefully that's me at the end of this session, but we'll take a look anyway. Looking forward to showing you. Let's get it. That is the warm-up done, so we're now going to go into the first superset, which is actually a tricep. It's 3 exercises back to back. It is a lateral raise, front raise, and an inverted row. Let's get to it. So when I do stuff like this and it's all random variety exercises, sometimes I do think, how do you progressively overload? But it clearly works. Having that variety for me, maybe ZAC's just gone to an incredible body fat percentage level. He's obviously built some muscle, but he's probably already had a lot as well. But yeah, it does make you wonder, how do you progressively overload when you're never doing 2 sessions the same, ever? So it's interesting though, because I'm knackered now and I feel pumped, like my arms are hurting, my shoulder, everything's hurting. But when it comes down to building muscle and building strength, it does come down to progression over time, and you're never going to see anything, are you? Do you know what I mean? So it's one to think about. Obviously it does work if your diet's in check and you're moving, you're burning calories, you are doing resistance training. It's maybe not adding that progressive overloading. So next exercise we're going to be doing is a lunge, a reverse lunge, but with a forward step. So it's a bit different, and I've never actually used this before with a client. It basically takes the emphasis off the knee. So let me grab a weight that I think I'm going to demo this with. So we're going to go here, okay? And all you're going to be doing is reverse lunge back, and then as you step forward, you take a slight step forward, and that's taking that emphasis off the knee. Okay, so you see how I'm slightly going forward on each one. So I am actually moving forward, but it's still a reverse lunge. So this is a great exercise actually for anyone who struggles with normal reverse lunges, because of the strain or the forces on the knee. It kind of removes that. And another exercise that I've never really done before, like with clients, is alternating step up hop. So in the air we're going to be alternating legs, okay? So we're going to be here, and it's a soft landing on each one. We're going to go from here, and we're going to switch legs in the air, okay? Done the ZAC EFRON session. Amazing session, something different for me, and totally enjoyed it. High volume, high reps, and just got a good sweat on and got a good pump on really. So yeah, if you're going to do things like that, just make sure, workouts like that, just make sure you are getting enough rest and recovery as well, especially if you're new to exercise, and obviously not going too high on the loads and things like that. But yeah, try it out, definitely recommend that. Voila! Salmon, let's get all the other bits. That skin bit at the bottom makes me want to throw up. There we go, I might have wrecked it a bit, but okay. Still going down. Okay, let's get some salt on. Meal 4, one more meal to go after this. Salmon fillet, just one salmon fillet. Spinach, broccoli. I mean, look at that presentation. Gordon Ramsay, rate this. Meal 4 done. I might have added a dash of soy sauce to the salmon, but yeah, actually better than I thought, you know. You know, one more meal to go, and that is a fillet steak. It's 8 o'clock now, so probably about an hour and 15. Probably started this eating a little bit late, but it's fine. It's a fillet steak and 3 boiled eggs. Meal 5 of ZAC EFRON's Baywatch diet is, it's now 9 o'clock, half 9. I'm gonna have a fillet steak with 3 hard boiled eggs. 3 hard boiled eggs, I've got 4 out there. 3 hard boiled eggs. So as you can see, more high protein, and while we're here, this will be my, I've had 2.4 litres, so 2.8 litres after I've drank this. Fillet steak. Do you want some? Do you want some? Meal 5 done. Here we have it. So we've got some perfectly done hard boiled eggs, a steak. There you go. How's that for a plain high protein dinner. Let's have a look at this steak. Blood's coming out. Oh, that's quite good. There you go, still a bit pink in the middle. I would say medium rare on that one. ZAC EFRON daft in this house, aren't we? Hey, house coat. It's a handsome man. What house coat we got on today? Grey one. Voila. Meal number 5 done. That's every meal done. Freddie, we're all done. Half a glass of water to go, and that is 3 litre done. What I'm gonna do is post up the calories somewhere here and the protein that I've eaten today, so you can see exactly the amount of calories. You're probably interested, how many calories is that? You've not had any snacks, you've not had any carbs. I will post that somewhere here along with the protein as well, so you can see that. It's a calorie deficit for me, definitely. And I can see why ZAC EFRON got absolutely shredded. So it's question of the vlog time. Some really good questions flying in today, so I'm actually going to answer some of these over on my Instagram, because some of them are fantastic and actually really thought out questions, not just random ones thrown in. So the question that links really well to this vlog as well is, how do you maintain good eating habits? I can never stick to them. So what I've eaten today, what you've seen, is not sustainable long term. Okay, ZAC EFRON did it for 3 months plus to get in shape for the Baywatch, move it, that's great. But for the everyday person, myself, you listening to this, it's not sustainable to be eating that for so long and having these cheat days, these refeeds. And why not incorporate these small treats into your diet throughout the week consistently, and you can still get in great shape. If you're in a calorie deficit, you're still going to lose fat, you're still going to lean out, so to speak, and you're still going to reach your goals essentially. So don't think solely that you have to be eating clean foods throughout to get in great shape. You don't. That's really if you want to, when I think to my past where I've eaten just clean, yes, I got to that next level and it took a lot of sacrifice, and I won't be willing to go through that sacrifice again to get to that level of leanness. I was at 6% body fat, I think just under at one point actually. I was literally shredded, and I'll put a picture up there somewhere of me then, but it was just a lot of sacrifices, and I didn't have much of a life other than gym and eating 5 small meals a day and just talking about the gym all the time. So it depends what you really want. If you want to get that lean, then no, you maybe have to make some sacrifices and be really strict on yourself. Or if you're happy being around 10% body fat or 20% body fat or 15% body fat, whatever it is, but being relatively lean, performing well, great energy levels, sleeping well, stress levels are minimized, you've got a great life in terms of business, personal, your training, your mindset, everything's all into place, your relationships are all good, then that's exactly what I think is sustainable. And yeah, you need to find an eating habit that you can stick at long term. So flexible dieting is key in my opinion. Incorporate these small treats in that you know you normally binge on quite heavily. If you've maybe had a few good days and you get to the weekend or you're hungover or whatever and you binge on these foods, incorporate them in small amounts throughout the week and you will be off to a flyer, and you'll do it for years and years and years to come, and that consistency is going to lead to good results. And if you could do one last thing for me, all I need you to do is click subscribe, click like, and we can beat the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, I would love that. I'm seeing a lot of people watch the video, there's so many views, but the subscribers aren't there yet. So let's get these subscribers up, get the likes up, and I will catch you in the next vlog. I hope you enjoyed that, and speak soon.